You certainly can, yes. In the past, people have bought off plan and sold, in some cases, quite quickly. You can certainly resell the property before handover, and occasionally they get sold 2 or 3 times before their completion. There are a few restrictions. For example, you typically have to pay 30 or 40% of the property value before you can transfer it for the first time. But there are ways around that, and our resale team can certainly help with any off-plan resale transactions. You should receive notification from the developer that the property is ready for handover, and at that point they would get you to come and do the snagging, come and check for any defects of the property, which they would then rectify if there were any, and then you can take the handover and we can start exploring the best opportunities for how that property can really generate you a return, because that's obviously why you've bought it. Occasionally there are delays with construction. These things happen. I mean, certainly over COVID, there were quite big delays which were, out of anyone's control. Typically, these delays would be anything 6 to 12 months. There is a limit for 12 months, typically for 12-month construction delays as per the developer's SPA. And if they were any more than that, there would be a case for some compensation. And again, that would have to be taken down a legal route if you wanted to follow that. Yes, certainly. I mean, usually they would invite the customer to come and do the snagging report. It's something that we obviously offer as a service for our property management department, which we can help with. If you want someone to come with you or even do it on your behalf completely, we can certainly facilitate that. Once you've got the notification of handover, there will typically be the snagging report. There will be any final instalment payments to be made. There's a process for obtaining the title deed, which is from the ACUD, which was the off-plan title deed from Dubai Land Department. So there's typically a small admin payment to make there, and then that would be a process that would take 2 or 3 months. Once the property's handed over, we can either look to rent it long-term for you. We've got a great long-term leasing department. We can also rent it short-term through House and House Holidays. So that's the other angle. Tends to be very popular with investors who are looking to try and achieve the very best rental return. And we're typically getting anywhere from 6 to 10%, depending on the area. And on average, about 20 to 25% more than you would get doing long-term leasing. So it's definitely something popular. If someone's happy with not getting the full year up front, as per a sort of 1-year long-term contract, then the returns are definitely better. We can certainly take power of attorney for you, and depending on this developer, they have slightly different requirements for taking the handover. If required, we can take power of attorney in order for our property management to do it on your behalf. Sometimes an authorisation letter is enough, so we can discuss that nearer to the time.